Now, there are a host of welfare schemes or social schemes that you may be able to or may want to implement in your company, such as a pension scheme, a welfare scheme, that type of thing for your employees. Techlify HR has a concept to support this, and the concept is called contributions. And how you manage that is on the employees module. You should see an option here for contributions. However, this feature is turned off by default. So to turn it on, you go to administration, features, and there we go, there's a contribution feature. And let's go ahead and turn that on. I'll proceed. Now if I navigate back to my employees module, you'll see an option here for contributions. So if I click on that, yeah, we're able to add a contribution. Now let's go ahead and add a contribution. Again, I mentioned welfare scheme, insurance contributions, that type of thing. So let's say our company is implementing a retirement pension plan. We can say that this is pension, retirement pension, or let's just call it retirement. You can specify the start date. So let's say that this started from the 1st of January, which company, GTM. And then here's where you're able to specify how much an employee contributes and how much an employer contributes to this scheme. You're also able to specify if the contribution is a fixed amount or percentage. And last but not least, which deduction or which salary value does the contribution come from. So let's say it's a fixed amount and employees contribute $2,000 and employers contribute $3,000 and employees contribute $2,000. And we'll make a change that this contribution comes out of your net salary. Now let's not add any employee here because this is planned for the engineering team and we can't see who or who here. I'll go ahead and save this. Right, we get a little message here to remind us to select employees. And here we see our contribution is added. You can click the view icon and this takes you to an information page where we see all the information about the contribution. And here we're able to better add employees to this contribution. So let's go ahead and filter every team member within our engineering department, and we can see John, Mana, and Pat are our engineering team members. So I'll go ahead and add them to this contribution. That's the correct one. John, Ethan, Mana, and Pat. And we'll say that, hey, they start receiving this contribution from June 1st. Let's make this June 1st. And I'll hit save. Now, once you've set this up, Techlify HR now automatically feeds this into Payroll moving forward. So if I go back to Payroll, let's go back to that June payroll that we were working on, and let's also add Mana here because Mana is missing from this payroll. All right, there we go. Now, if I recalculate all three employees and I go to Paysheet, you will notice a couple of new options become available to you. You see contribution EE and contribution ER are two new fields that are available for on your Paysheet. Right. Once again, I will go ahead and update the Paysheet format so that these two new columns remain here. And you'll see once again that Techlify HR automatically added these contributions to the employees that are within the list. And let's just navigate back to contributions. If I view this contribution, so we see Mana and Pat are the two employees that are on this payroll and within that list, and you will see the contributions are automatically added to them. So this is how you would be able to set up a pension scheme or a welfare scheme, or even an insurance scheme where employees need to contribute some part to the insurance and the company is contributing some part. And Techlify HR takes care of pulling that automatically into your payroll and your reporting for you.